The effects of sleep deprivation on college students at Butler University. On average, college students are getting less than 7 hours of sleep per night. In order to get a high quality amount of sleep, these same students should be getting 8 or more hours per night. So, Tripp wants to know, how many hours of sleep do you get per night? There are many reasons for not getting enough sleep, whether it is due to sleep disorders like insomnia or sleep apnea, or because of your lifestyle. As college students, a lot is due to our poor time management. Between studying and social events, there is not a lot of time left for self care. However, things like overloading on or intaking caffeine past 4 p.m. and watching Netflix or scrolling on your phone before bed are all in your control. While you sleep, the brain clears out toxins, a process that reduces the risk of brain diseases like Alzheimer's. During sleep, the flow of cerebrospinal fluid in and out of the brain increases dramatically, which washes away harmful waste proteins like beta amyloids and tau proteins that are built up while the brain is awake. If these toxins aren't removed, there can be serious negative mental effects. Both your thinking and emotional regulation become impaired. Alongside issues like drowsiness, poor memory, and poor judgment, this can lead to psychological issues such as depression, bipolar disorder, anxiety disorders, and ADHD. Studies have also shown that there is a correlation between amount of sleep and a student's GPA. For every hour of sleep lost during the week, GPA decreased by 0.132 on a 4.0 scale. Moreover, those who get more than 9 hours of sleep per night have an average GPA of 3.24, and those who get less than 6 hours of sleep per night have an average GPA of 2.74. Lack of sleep also affects you physically, having been linked with issues like heart disease, obesity, and diabetes. This link is mostly due to the increased cravings for sweet, salty, and starchy foods. According to Johns Hopkins Medicine, there is a 50% higher risk for obesity, a 48% higher risk of developing heart disease, and you are 3 times more likely to get type 2 diabetes, as well as an increased likelihood of catching a cold if you regularly get less than 5 hours of sleep per night. If you don't get enough sleep, there's only one way to compensate: getting more sleep. It may be tough at first, but simple lifestyle changes will help dramatically. Things like prioritizing scheduled work and homework during sunlit hours and sleeping and waking at similar times every day, preferably without an alarm clock. Doctors at BYU say the best schedule to sleep is from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Experts also recommend staying away from midday naps, turning off screens at least 1 hour before bed, reducing caffeine as much as possible, especially later in the day, and increasing physical activity throughout the day. All things considered, Tripp has one final question for you. How detrimental are your sleep habits?